Oh, he almost made the jump. Hey guys, Sethanen here, back for some more TerraTech. I just have to say I am blown away by the response of the TerraTech videos. Thank you guys so much for all your continued support on the TerraTech videos. The response this past week has been absolutely amazing, insane, and crazy. We passed the 100 subscribers mark. I can't believe that. I honestly can't. Thank you guys so much. I'm really touched. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much, guys. We had a whole pile of new subscribers, so this is going to be a long list. Adam Sylvia, John Louis, Nalagon, Claudia Schillero, Bizel Boom, Gary Jangs, Sergio Torres, Josh Grover, Bizzle Bohem. Oh, no, I already said Bizzle Bohem. He got in there twice. And then we got the famous DSAGDFGFHFGDFH, something like that. I have a very similar middle name. And then we've got Flame, JLLL, and Erevithian Aben Yan, and Cloud Walking, and DAHSS, and Luke Ford, and David Wong, and Joas Wida, and Sky High, and me 7943, and Morg Plays, and Isaac Vereni, and Wig Splitters, and Chris, RPG Channel of Doom, and Keith Plesky, and Captain Rex CC 7567. And then we had a bunch of comments. I'll just let you guys read the comments because there are so many, I just can't repeat it all. But we had great comments from Namarak, Claudio Schillero, Bizzleboom, and Pyro Blade, YT, Squaw 81, Smacksfire, After Dark, Rockham, Freeman, Jake Winner, Red Rims, and Sebastian Kurzashwiska. I'm just going to say it like that because I can't pronounce it. And D30N1X, and RTD2BB8. And Morg Plays, and Squaw 81, and Pyro Blade, YT, and Maxfire, and XL, Dragon Slayer, and Buzz Place. Wow. Thank you guys so much for all your comments, your subs, and the likes. I appreciate it so much, guys. Thanks so much. Today, as I promised, I'm going to rebuild the factory again. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I made some minor changes to the factory, and I think these changes are pretty good. So basically, because we were having some conveyor belts that had priority over others, I decided wherever there was a merge of 3 or more conveyor belts, those merges would essentially go on to another silo. So for instance, these 3 that come from the refineries, they get merged into one silo. Then everything coming back, so everything coming back from the back side of the factory near the constructed part, basically comes into another set of silos. So 3 others come from a scrapyard, and the backtrack all come to a silo, and then all 3 of the backtracks merge into another silo yet. So this should help with the overflow, or rather with one silo getting backed up when the other silos don't have anything on them. So basically we just needed to do this for kind of a merge instead of, since we don't have a way to indicate, to alternate which silo, which conveyor belt should get priority. But I just did that off camera. I probably won't do too much else. Oh, what's over here? Looks like some other cool stuff here. So I decided to make a Hawkeye. I'm going to make a Hawkeye vehicle. What I really want is kind of a reconnaissance vehicle, something that can just go out really quickly to scout around and find some items. And I haven't really built any Hawkeye things, so I thought I would try that today. Thought I would just go in and try to build a Hawkeye reconnaissance vehicle. So we'll see how this goes. I do want him to have some power behind him, so I want to make sure that he can actually shoot some things when he needs to, but I wanted to be sure that it is going to be quick. That's kind of the goal. It's just I want him to be able to get around really fast to different areas. And do I want, maybe I'll just throw that away. Get zipped up there, buddy. Okay, so go back to the other side. So right now he can't turn too well, and I did find out a way to make him turn better. So I'm going to go back over here. We'll make this vehicle construction area here, if it's not too bad. So we'll take a look. Let's see what we've got. So basically, I've got some wheel stuff going on. But these air flights, so if I go to the rotor fans, oh, I've only got 4. So I noticed if I put rotor fans on, now let's see, is that going to be touching the ground? We'll just do this as an example. Just try this for example. Once you have these rotor fans on, they do help turn a bit better. That's obviously not super great, but he will gain a lot of speed too with these fans on. So that makes it a lot better to be able to add those on. So his turning is not super good just yet, though. I think he could turn a lot better. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start working on this fellow. Oops, run into some stuff. I'm going to start working on this fellow and see how it goes. So I will BRB once he is a little more presentable here. Okay. Okay, guys, I think I am about done. Once again, he's not as pretty as I would have liked him to be. I've got a few Havoc shields in there, so they burn up a lot of energy. So my batteries are going to drain pretty fast. So that's why I put in a couple of the GSO or the GeoCorp batteries. I did line some GSO batteries in there as well, but that's the only thing I really don't care for that much, is just that it's some of that GSO and GeoCorp stuff. But he is well equipped. I think he's got quite a bit. I basically tried to put guns on every level that I could, and I've got even a great big cannon at the top there. I think that's pretty good. I think he's got a lot of firepower on him at least, and I think he'll still move half decently. I've got a bit of space, but I was running out of pieces and I was trying to do some manufacturing as well, so I was trying to make some of these pieces as I was going to. For instance, I'm all out of jets and everything like that, so I was trying to make some pieces. Oh, I need a way to mount him, don't I? Yes, so I do want a way to anchor him to the ground as well, so that I can just recharge him as the sun comes up. So got a few things. So the factory is a little bit of a hiccup here. The factory works okay, but after a certain round, it looks like it's not automatically creating things anymore. So I have to go and manually create a hard light drive here. And so it makes it through all these pieces, and then it gets to this last one where it needs a Proxima Dark, and it doesn't have enough, I guess, memory or something. It doesn't have enough abilities to keep track of that many objects, it looks like. So I might need to build this out a little bit further and add a couple more component yards to it, but we'll see how that goes. So I was trying to build some more of these guys, and then as well try to build some of these jet engines and that sort of thing. So I've been basically making good use of the factory here, trying to keep everything in stock and trying to make sure everything is good to go. The whole purpose of this guy was to be a little reconnaissance guy, so he could just go out, just really quickly traverse the terrain just to find some resources and things like that. Let's see how he does up the hills. He goes pretty fast, even without the jets, which is pretty cool. That's really what I was hoping for. He's got a couple of fuel cells in there too, so he's going to be able to run for quite a while. I think this is pretty good. Let's see how he does against an enemy. So let's find a guy. For once in this campaign, there are no enemies anywhere. What? What the heck? I built this guy and they said, oh my gosh, let's get out of this area. Huh? Nobody? So I like the looks of him generally, except I wish I could paint those areas black, but otherwise he looks pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, whoa, he's flying. Oh no, disaster. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh my gosh, that was he flew. What the heck? I did not expect him to fly. Oh, he lost his wheel. Oh no, disaster. He lost his wheel. Whoopsie. Oh, he almost made the jump. He almost made the jump. It's not too bad, I guess. I think he could be a little bit better. I think he could be engineered a little bit better. There's no bad guys anywhere. What happened? Okay. I panicked for nothing. Let's see if we can't take him out. Whoa. Oh, no, my guy's turning not so good. Oh. This is disastrous. At least he can't turn his... there we go. Okay, so he's not as strong, I think, as One Punch. I think One Punch is still more mighty. I think because he's got those great big cannons on him. But I think this guy serves a purpose. Let's kill this little guy. We can. I like these machine guns on top have quite a nice turn radius, so it seems pretty good. That poor guy didn't stand a chance. Okay, so we found some bad guys. Okay, what about this guy up here? Do you think we can take him? Let's see if we can. Whoa! Shot! Take him down! Oh, not bad. Now, he didn't have a shield or nothing. So, some of my railguns can't actually shoot, so... or turn, right? So that's a little bit of an issue, it seems. But this guy, for reconnaissance, I think he's pretty good. He's okay. So what I'm gonna do is let's save him, and I'm gonna call him Rico, I think, because that's what he is. Basically a little reconnaissance guy. And we'll spell it with a K, just to be different. Rico. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I'm happy with Rico. I think he's good. So next up, for our kind of things, I want to make a new One Punch, because I want to make a guy that's pretty half decent size, that can pick up pieces and kind of be the big brute force guy that kind of solves all the world's issues when things go awry. Okay guys, I am back, and I think I finished One Punch, the new One Punch. Check this guy out. So I went with guns. I kind of wanted to have guns and more guns, and then added some more guns. And when I thought I had enough guns, I decided to get a few more guns on there, and then after that I put on some more guns. And then a few more guns, you guessed it, and some guns on the back as well. So this guy was actually pretty fun to build. I like this guy a lot. So I tried to be a little more strategic. So these great big cannon turrets take up 5 squares, so I was trying to make sure I get a bunch of them on. And then, of course, you have to have the big megaton cannons on there, of course. And then I wanted a bunch of batteries, so I don't even know how many batteries are in there now. I just put a whole bunch in. I have 10 of these booster jets, and I got my speedometer on there as well. So 10 booster jets. And this guy's pretty heavy. Let's see how fast he can go. Let's jet him. 70, 80... Oh, when I turned 82 miles an hour, 83 miles an hour, not too bad. I wanted to keep things kind of not sticking too far out the front. Oh, wow, we're super choppy. It's in his first battle. He's got his first battle. We can't even see the guy. It's some sort of... It's being attacked by a box of some kind. Well, now we'll find out if he can hold up to... Look at those box we're fighting. This is a shipping container. Shipping by FedEx, and we're interrupting it, so this is a legal matter now. We shouldn't be interrupting mail service, but let's see. Come on, buddies. I've got some. Come on, there we go. Now, look at this. He cannot escape us. Look at that. Holy cow. Of course, it's got the anchor. Whoops. If he will anchor to something. This anchor part doesn't seem to work as good. Oh, it was working flawlessly before. And now it's not working flawlessly. I thought it was the lowest point. There it goes. So I found the anchor works kind of the best at the lowest point of the tech. And it looks like it's barely keeping anything off the ground. I can still rotate. Okay, that's good. I can rotate. There is an AI unit in here. So he can take over whenever I need to. Whoops, I lost something. Was that me or his? Hopefully that was his and not mine. Look at this mess. Somebody clean up. So I didn't put a magnet on here. Like I said I was going to. I did want to, but then I thought, wonder what, let's see. Because that attached to the ground thing is not working super good. So where is this magnet? This giant, oh, look at the size of this magnet. Is it going to fit anywhere? It's kind of blocking stuff. Let's just try it out. Just see if we can't collect all this stuff. I probably won't keep the magnet on here, but that is pretty good. I do need to get a guy that will pick up some stuff lying around like this. Come on. Oh, it's so framey. We're losing all the frames. All the frames have been lost. Oh, he does not want to anchor to the ground. I really hope they fix that in the upcoming release, that they make things anchor a little bit easier. That'd be great. I feel like since 7.7, things don't anchor as well as they used to. Well, that just might be me. Maybe it's the way I built my tech. I'm not sure. There, now he anchors. He likes to anchor at the base. He likes to anchor at home base. I don't blame him. I think that's pretty good. Can he rotate? Ah, there he goes, rotating. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we've got to name this. I think this is the way to go. So I do have a one punch on there, but he's the mini one shot. I called him one shot. So let's call this guy one punch. I think this is going to be the new one punch, guys. Let's take a look. One punch. Saved him. He's been saved as one punch. This is pretty cool. I'm really happy with this. I like the design here a lot better this time around, I think. Just because I was able to plan a bit more, so lots of room for the solar power generators. Lots of engines, so 10 engines overall. So there's some inside there as well. So I was able to put in 10. Got a lot of megaton cannons everywhere on the side. I've got a few of these heavy cruise missiles, as well as the Seeker missile pods. A bunch of guns on the front. I've got a ton of these big cannons, 4 of them. And then a bunch of shotgun, smaller GSO 3-pound cannons, as well as some of these other rail guns and that kind of thing, which I really like. So I really like to see when they boom. Do you want to be in front of this when this happens? That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. Wow, look at that. That's pretty awesome, actually. Cool. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you again next time on TerraTech. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Mm-hmm.